Hi everyone, this is Dee, and yes, I'm back again with more educational information. Because I really can't stand it when people think they know more than others and feel that gives them the right to bully people around, I decided to combat some of the fake information floating around the YouTube universe with some hardcore facts. Because people like Tasha K, Toxic VS, and Seven Stars, as well as their cult members and other people like them, feel it's okay to go online and target people with cyberbullying, harassment, and invasion of privacy violations, I have decided to help by putting a stop to some of these abuses by sharing facts and laws with everyone who needs it. These people get mad when other YouTubers expose them for their shady and illegal actions. What really got me was the fact that Tasha K didn't try to get Martin Lewis Resurrected channel a strike because Tasha K knows that Martin Lewis wouldn't stand for her mess. She knew that he has a big enough platform that he could stand up to her. And so she wasn't going to mess with him. He's very knowledgeable. He always has his receipts and he doesn't play with people. He tells it like he see it, and if you don't like it, too bad. So she didn't mess with Martin Lewis. Now, when it came to another YouTuber at Camille's Corner, she got her a strike. Now, from what I understand, eventually she went back, supposedly, allegedly. She stated that she supposedly and allegedly stated that she would contact YouTube and let them know to take the strike off. I don't know if that really happened or not, but the whole point that I'm trying to make is sometimes people get so big in their head they think that they can bully people around, and they don't care about misusing the YouTube rules. They know and I wouldn't be one bit surprised if Tasha K already know what the YouTube rules are. But because she probably has this belief, and I'm saying probably, that other people either don't know the rules or don't really understand the rules, she uses that against them. So because sometimes people don't understand that you can't get a copyright strike for using a person's information, like say for instance if you use a small clip of someone and you're doing it because you're trying to break down like commentary about your reaction to what that person is doing. Now all you would have to do is slap up a fair use disclosure on your video. Make sure that make sure that you put the fair use disclosure on your video and go ahead about your business. But the reality is, if you don't know these things, if you don't know what you can use and what you can't use, there are people out there on the internet like Tasha K, Toxic VS, and Seven Stars who have no problem talking 900 yards of cash crap about you, me, and everybody else. But if somebody talks about them, says anything about them, make them mad, oh, they want to bring down hellfire, thunder, fire, and brimstone on your head. They want you to bow down to them, and they want to treat other people any kind of way they feel is fine or necessary. And I'm just the type of person, I'm not for that. The same people who violate the laws that protect people's privacy are the same people who walk around thinking that they're okay and thinking they've done nothing wrong when they know that they've cyberbullied, harassed, they've invaded other people's privacy. And the reality is they need to be stopped. And the only way to stop people like that is by sharing information. And that's the reason I have decided to provide information which may be helpful to those trying to deal with cyber monsters such as Tasha K, Toxic VS, and Seven Stars. This is the time when I would like to this is the time when I'd like to tell all of my wino cult members, all of you wino cult members out there who want to start mess, you toxic juice sippers, as well as any star crust crusaders, to exit the building. We are getting ready for a fire drill over here, and you are all uninvited. You're not gonna like what I say. You're absolutely gonna be offended because I'm gonna expose some truth today. So with that being said, I'm advising you to leave so that you don't get your feelings hurt. As always, I will not be issuing any type of apologies for the statements I am about to make because I am stating the truth as I see it. Apparently, there are those who think it's okay to break the state law of Georgia, the state of Georgia laws, or any state's laws without repercussion. The truth is that isn't okay. And even if you get away with breaking the law, eventually you will get caught. I will take a moment to give you my disclosure and say that I am not an attorney, nor am I offering legal advice. This information is purely intercational, hashtag intercational, which means it is information for entertainment purposes on an educational level. If you need legal counsel, please seek the assistance of a licensed attorney. Anyone who wants to view the laws established for the state of Georgia can do so by going to the Georgia General Assembly homepage. Look on the left-hand side of the page. You will see in bold black letters advanced search. Beneath that, you will see Georgia government. And right under that, you will see Georgia code. Click on Georgia code. You will be directed to a page where it will ask if you will abide by the state's rules for accessing the information, and then you will be directed to Lexis Nexis, which you'll see up in the top left hand corner. It says Lexis Nexis, Lexis Lexis, Nexis Nexis Custom Solutions, and that will be in the top left hand corner. In the search box, you will be able to type your questions and educate yourself on the Georgia laws. Now, the reason I'm providing this information is because knowledge is power. People who like to bully, people who like to hold themselves above others, they do so because they feel like they're either more knowledgeable than you are or because they feel like they have more power than you do. So when you empower yourself with knowledge, you can stand up against those bullies and let them know that you're not going to put up with their mess anymore. If you already know what a code is, any particular code is basically a law in your state. If you know what a code is, if you know the code number for a particular law, or especially for the Georgia code, you can type that code number into the search box and it will bring the law up for you. So I'm just telling you because if you do a Google search that says Georgia state law for trespassing, it will show you the state law. It'll give you a little bitty description, but it'll also have a state statute or state code number with it. That state code number will take you, if you put it in this search page, that state code number, it will take you directly to the actual law itself. And you'll be able to read through it and get the breakdown of what it is and how it applies to you. Now, these are the facts. Georgia General Assembly. Now, when you go to the Georgia General Assembly, you're on the page where you see the search box. Under Title 16, Crimes and Offenses, Chapter 9, Forgery and Fraudulent Practices, Article 6, Computer Systems Protection, Part 1, Computer Crimes. That is going to be Code 1981. And that state statute 16-9-91. If you type 16-9-91 in the search box, it will bring up the Georgia state code that deals with computer invasion of privacy. Now, this statute was enacted by Georgia in 1991. It's found on page 1045, and I'm actually reading the actual law. It's code 1981, state statute 16-9-91 enacted by Georgia L, and then it states 1991, comma page, comma P, which is page 1045, comma statute 1. So, or section 1. So, I'm giving you this information. You can go do I can't say you can go do the research. You must go do the research for yourself. And that's code 1981 section 16-9-91 enacted by GA, which is Georgia, L 1991, page, which is P 1045, section 1. The reason I'm giving you the breakdown of it is because once you see it for yourself, then you'll know that you're in the right place. Now, the information that I've just provided you will take you to, and you have to read, the Georgia Computer Systems Protection Act. That is the Georgia Code Section 16-9-91, which identifies the following specific types of computer crimes. Now, why would I be identifying a computer crime? Because we are all interacting with one another on computers, whether it be your cell phone, your tablet, your TV, or your the game system on your TV, or your laptop or your desktop. This code, this actual Georgia code deals with computer theft, computer trespass, computer invasion of privacy, computer forgery, and computer password disclosure. Now, the part that I'm going to be speaking on is computer invasion of privacy. Using a computer or network to examine financial or personal data relating to another person without authority to do so. It is a criminal penalty for computer theft, trespass, invasion of privacy, or forgery. It can include up to a $50,000 fine in fines and or up to 15 years in prison. Anyone convicted of computer password disclosure may be fined up to $5,000 and or incarcerated for up to 1 year. Now, see, the reason I'm sharing this information is because I want those of you who are out there on your computers, doing your content, doing your commentary, and then someone comes at you and tries to put all of your personal information out because they're mad at you. See, I haven't even gone into the harassment laws. I'm just looking at the computer, invasion of privacy today. But when you put people's personal information out there, you could be violating this law. Now, like I always recommend, it is highly recommended that you seek the assistance of an attorney if someone has done this to you. But you need to know the law for yourself. Isn't it a good idea to know the law for yourself so that you can defend yourself in case someone tries to come at you sideways because they've done something wrong and you called them on it? I mean, I'm just saying. Now, under code section 16-9-91, it says that person's mental state, which is required for prosecution, they must knowingly and intentionally do this. It could be considered a felony computer crime, and civil lawsuit may be permitted. So this is something for you to keep in mind because, the problem is that most people who are releasing other people's information on the internet, they don't realize that there are laws that specifically address that type of behavior. And if you don't say anything to them about it when they release your information on the internet, then guess what? Especially if you didn't give them permission to do so. If you don't say anything about it, then basically by not saying anything, you're saying it's okay. Now, there are two other sections that you may want to take a look at. The Official Code of Georgia Annotated, or OCGA, section 16-9-92 provides you with the definitions that accompany OCGA section 16-9-91. So 16-9-91 provides you with the actual law. 16-9-92 provides you with definitions to help you better understand what you're reading. 16-9-93 helps you better understand. It says the Official Code of Georgia Annotated 16-9-93. It looks at the computer crimes is defined, exclusivity of articles, civil remedies. In other words, what kind of remedies. Anytime you see remedies, that's what. How can we fix this issue? Once somebody releases your information without your permission, they're stalking, they're harassing you, they're invading your privacy. What is the legal remedy? How can the law fix it for you? And 16.9-93 gives you kind of an understanding of what it is that the law can do to remedy or fix this for you. And then also criminal penalties. So, as I stated before, all of this information is available for anyone who wants to look it up. It is completely and totally available to each and every person who accesses the internet, or if you decide to go into any library, in a college library or a legal library, or even a city library, if they have the legal the ledgers, the annals, and the legal books that contain the laws in them, you may be able to access those laws in a hard copy form. So it's available to anyone. You just have to know where to look. The information is available to anyone. You just have to know where to look. If you want to go online to look for information about laws in Georgia, go to Georgia General Assembly, and it's going to take you to a main Georgia website, and then you're going to follow the steps that I discussed earlier in this in this recording, so that you can take the matter into your own hands and let people know, I'm not going to put up with your mess. You're not going to harass me. You're not going to stalk me. You're not going to bully me. And you're not going to release my personal information. Because people who do stuff like that, they do it because they think they can get away with it. Now, this video is going to be a lot shorter because I'm just going straight to the rules. I'm going to leave it up to you to go do the research you need to do, or to talk to a lawyer so you can get the help that you need to get. One thing I will point out, it is important to know the law and know how to access it. When people see that you are able to bring consequences into their lives for breaking the law, they will do just like roaches when you turn the light on. They will scatter. They're going to flee and get the heck out of Dodge. Allow the law to be like this chemical my grandmother used to put down when we were kids. She would put this stuff down, and baby, let me tell you, there were no bugs in my granny's house. She didn't play that. No bugs, no spiders, no roaches, no nothing. Nothing could live after she put that stuff down. And I ain't talking about sulfur either. it was some powerful stuff. It smelled like stinky dead cabbages. But let me tell you, when she put that stuff down, it was like a ant poison, but she used it because she could not stand critters. I can't stand critters, and I'm telling you right now, you don't have to put up with critters. The best way to deal with these critters on the internet, these folks that want to act crazy, act like they ain't got no sense while they out here putting people's information out, harassing and threatening people, acting like they gangsters on the internet, they YouTube gangsters. Put that law on them. Put that law on them, because if you put that law on them, they'll get some act right. If you don't protect yourself, you will always have to deal with these messy butt critters, these messy butt people. Just like if you don't put poison down, keep your house clean, you have to deal with roaches and critters in your house. If you don't put something on these people that act like they don't have any sense, you will always deal with them because they're going to always come for you. People like that, they know who to go after. They know to go after people who are not strong enough to stand up for themselves. I hope this information is empowering to someone. I hope it helps point you in the right direction. As I said, and I'll say it again, I am not a legal, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an attorney. I am not providing you with legal counsel or advice. But what I am doing is sharing information with you so that you can better help yourself. All right, everyone, that's all I have for today. As I stated, this is going to be a short one. This is Black Conspiracy TV, BADTV. If anybody's out there going through something, I hope you're able to get it resolved. I hope and pray that you don't have to continue dealing with these nightmares on the internet, because some of these people don't have a life and they don't know how to treat people. But you put something on them, give them some of that good old legal poisoning. You had them critters get out your life. Thank you for stopping by. Have a blessed and safe week, what's left of it. And Black people, please keep your eyes open and your ears sharp. See you guys later. Bye.